Hey everybody, Lee from Everything Tech. This week's video is another one of those aimed at helping you guys get the best out of Office 365. As nerds, we use these technologies every day, but for the most part, you guys don't know that they exist, and these small short videos are aimed at helping you get the best out of the product. This week, we're going to cover Office 365 document collaboration and sharing using Microsoft SharePoint and Microsoft Teams, and hopefully you'll be able to implement these tools and technologies in your business to help make you more efficient.
So I imagine most people will be used to working in the old way, which is where you have a Windows Explorer window and these yellow folders. The modern way of working, the collaborative way of working, is to do everything in a browser or in an application like Microsoft Teams, which gives you a single pane of glass to go for all of your work. So on the left-hand side here, I'm logged in as a test account, and I've got Everything Tech's test site up, which shows all our documents and folders. So this is sort of a direct replacement for these yellow folders here. On the right-hand side, I've decided just to use Microsoft Teams, so this is actually logged in as me. Microsoft Teams, you know, I don't keep blurting on about that in these videos, but it really is going to be a fantastic tool for you to communicate and collaborate. So you can see I've got a document here, an internet and an email policy, and I'm going to click it, and what happens is it fires up Microsoft Word inside a browser window. Now, I get the vast majority of the features that you want to use in Microsoft Word in the bar across the top here. So, you know, most of what you need to do on a daily basis in Word is here. I'm going to go ahead and open the same document in Microsoft Teams. So what I'm doing is I'm just literally opening the same thing in the cloud. Now, when I make changes on either side, what happens is they're immediately reflected on the other person's computer as well. So you see when I put an S in here, the S appears here, and it tells me who's using the document on the other side. Now, this is useful for a couple of reasons. One is you no doubt will have had that problem before where somebody sends a document and to 6 or 7 people, and everybody makes their edits and then sends it back to them, and you've no idea which is the latest version of the document and which one is the most current and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, this completely eliminates that, because you've got everybody collaborating on exactly the same thing. Everything auto saves automatically in the cloud. There's no need to ever hit the save button. It's saving as you go, and as you can see, as one person's changing thing, it's telling me that that person's changing it, and the changes are being reflected. It's also really good for security because you never have to worry about the document getting lost or getting into the wrong hands, because everybody's accessing it in your secure cloud. So there's no problems with you know, people emailing it to the wrong person, or it getting put on a USB stick and getting lost or anything like that. So that's a really positive thing as well. And you can tell what's happened with the document, because in SharePoint, when you're editing online, all the changes that people are making are all being kept in the version history table. So if I click on the document and click version history, here you go, you can tell that what's happened in the lifetime of the document, what changes have been made. And you could even revert back to those changes if you think that somebody's gone a bit too far and messed around with your document too much. You can restore the previous version. So that's just a really basic initial look at how document collaboration works in SharePoint and Office 365 and Microsoft Teams. It's far better than using the old yellow folders, and means that you can work far more collaboratively. If you want to talk to us about improving the way you work and being a more collaborative business, then give us a call, and we're happy to come out and talk through your needs and answer any questions. Many thanks.
you.